And we're back. What's that? Alright, we're back. We got pieces over the heater channels now. We already put these in. It was a little aggravating. I couldn't get it, so Captain Hank stepped in. Now, you want this thing to tuck down in there when you glue it. And before you go glue it, you gotta kind of pull it. Make sure it's in there, and then you got to tap this piece down. There's a little piece to pry up with a putty knife or whatever, and I'm gonna make sure all this is in before I smash it. Works better with the doors off, but sometimes you can't. But I'm fixing to smash this down. You happy with this? You're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smack it. So, a little useless information. This was my dad's rubber mallet. Pops had that thing before I was born, I believe. So, that's kind of cool. Alright, so we flip this back up and get ready to apply the groove. Where is the groove? There is the groove. Thank you, Mr. Groove Guy.
Make sure you get that in there. We still gotta get seats on those tracks.
Yeah, you gotta tuck that down in there when you glue it. So yeah, we gotta get this out of the way of the tracks. Move this centerpiece. There we go. So we pull this back and apply the groove. We're about out of groove. Captain Hank is flattening this stuff down with a 2x4. He works smarter, not harder. That's why I'm kind of glad I had him on this build. Of course, well, he talked me into it. That's part of the story. We'll get into that when this thing's done. Oop. Got a little bit of dirt in there, in the groove. That'll be alright. Alright, so let's apply the groove to this piece. And I took my gloves off because I had to go to the bathroom. And I didn't put gloves back on. Well, it's going to be okay. It's going to be alright. So, you know, even though this car has been aggravating, I've enjoyed working on it with my buddy. And I've enjoyed it's a good for me, it's a good stress reliever, it relaxes me. And I ain't saying I don't get frustrated, I'd be lying to you if I did. But I enjoy it. And I'm thinking about working on Volkswagens, maybe not so much the interior when I retire from my current job. Already getting things in place. So we'll see what happens. Oh, that thing won't sneak around over there. Come on now. You know, working on this has been a lot of fun. It's had its moments. We won't talk about the headliner or the glass, but it has been fun. So that's it. I'm gonna tuck this in there. Gotta get down beside the seat rails. There we go. Get that down in there. Yeah, that's kind of a tight fit. Fit by that seat rail. It's gonna go. Then I'm not gonna be running either boxes, but that you can cut those out. Not gonna be running vents or anything. Use a little study knife. Dab that in there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get that in there. Get that around. Pretty nice. May have to make some slight adjustments, but overall, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to turn out good. I'm no professional. Don't claim to be a professional. Put a little bit more of the groove on the other side. I glued the snot out of that thing. So why you little sound almost like Homer Simpson. Well, that'll be under the seat. Overall, it don't look bad. What do you think? Does it look okay?
Yeah.
Alright, let me switch sides. Ah! Oh, I need to put my gloves on. Let me put my gloves on right quick. Back, got my gloves on. I'm not being too particular because this is my car. If it were somebody else's, I'd probably be a little more anal about it. Why? About to dump my glue all over the place. Alright, let me get this where you can see it. I think we got a good angle. This is all beat down, right?
Yeah.
All right. Peel this back. We could probably use some of this, fill in them holes. Now that I think about it. All right. Yeah. Conversation with Senior Captain Hank. side. Might be a little bit more aggravating because I got a piece of wire loom running through there. But I got lumpy glue. A little bit. One there, the lumpiest one we opened it. Had to stir it up real good. Make sure you stir your glue up. There might be some people that like to stir up trouble. Stir glue, don't stir up trouble. Paint glue. Don't sniff the paint or the glue. That's your safety tip for the week. Get down at the bottom of the can. This side being a little cantankerous because of wire loom. Going to make it work. Go. We can still get our seed in there, and that's the important thing. All right, we're going to take a.
You may have to take the razor knife, cut the relief in that. It's right there to your right.
Yeah, so we're going to cut a relief. We're going to relieve some of this. I'm trying not to cut my face off in the process. Ha-ha, there we go. Get our handy dandy lighter. We're gonna burn the edges of that spray. And be careful, cause glue is flammable.
Now we got a video.
Yeah! Now we got a video. Well, that was fun, kids. And spray a little bit of adhesive. And remember I told you I was going to use a aftermarket footrest that goes on the outside. Probably don't even need one. My wife probably won't be riding with me much. Just say it's too hot. That's it. She will. This stuff ain't gonna fit perfect. Look, it's actually perfect in my 73, and I didn't put that in. Somebody else did. I paid for that. Figured they would have carried a little more. Look, we got us a wrinkle. We have removed said wrinkle. Dump that down a little bit. And voila! That look all right. Alrighty. So, yeah, there we go. Now, we gotta get the back part in. Wherever the back part is, there it be. And you might want to have to set that camera down on the floor. Pull it stuff out. And a little wrinkle there. We got that fixed. This part goes up under the seat, and the boot, the bottom of the boot goes under all this. I've got a new handle and a new boot, all this good stuff that we'll put in later. We got it all tucked up in there. I'm gonna shoot a little adhesive in the back.
Can you get this up underneath?
Yeah, that's gotta go. I was a little too hasty in my gluing thing. There we go. Come up, find the bolt hole.
Hey, this is a little shy for the seat track.
Alright, what is that? What is that knife? Is it over there? We have lost Mr. Razor.
Is it on? Oh, it's right
It's
over
on the
there.
table. I can set it on the table. Mr. Razor on the table. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be burning again.
Fired up.
Fire in the hole! There, how's that? Didn't even get to set nothing on fire or cutting it. Hey, what do you think about that?
Looks good.
That side the same way?
Yes. So you're gonna have to cut it. Don't bunch it, cut it.
I just went around the track and it tucked up in there.
Yeah, now you got a big wrinkle and it doesn't fit like it's supposed to.
Just got to rain on my parade, don't you? Yeah, but it worked good on this side. How's that? Is that better?
Yes.
What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah? All right. I'm just going to put a little bit around the edges just to hold it in place. I mean, it's under the seat. There's probably not going to be anybody in the back seat. My wife had me say so. But grandkids might. That's the only reason why I'm tucking this down like I am. So it ain't. Flip this up. Alright. Mash it down. Right there. It'll look good. Looks good to me. Good for government work. So, alright. Well, fill that up a little bit. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you got a good laugh when I'm about to set the damn car on fire. Oop. So, but there you have it. Like I say, we're not professionals, and I would be a lot more particular if I was doing that for somebody else's car. I hope I never have to, but you know, it is what it is. So, y'all have a good day. And don't be ugly to anybody. Let me come around and turn this off. Celebratory beers. I used to have a remote for this. Yeah.